Hello YouTube, and welcome to another general vlog video. Tonight is, I gotta bend down here and pick up Sticky Ricky's parts he's dropping. Tonight is the last night we're going to be working on this. So here comes Colton. This is all for him. We got the motor all on. We got the throttle all hooked up, even though Redneck Ricky has taken the handlebars off so we can get the plastics back on. And he keeps dropping all the parts. So tonight we're going to put the plastic back on. We're going to make sure the tires are aired up. We're going to nut and bolt everything. I've got everything. I got the brake all tied up out of the way. We've got to put the gas tank back on, I think. And we're just going to get all this done. So we'll bring you back here in a minute when we get something done. And are you excited to ride this thing tomorrow, Colton?
Mm-hmm.
Are you real excited? Well, if you're not, we don't have to ride it tomorrow.
I said yeah.
Yeah, you said yeah? Okay. We'll be right back.
Because they're kind of to the side.
Okay, so we got the plastic set back on. We're building the riser again here, the head of it, and tightening all them up. Just kind of temporary tightening them up. The motor's going to look good in there once we get the foot pegs on. Got a new clutch. I'm running it reverse. We can do that. It even says on the clutch it can be an inward or an outward clutch. New chain. Motor's not new. Motor's old. Motor's from the 60s, but had very low hours on it and run. I took it off a snow blower. Watch previous videos. You'll see all that. But the four-wheeler is new, basically. It's still got all the plastics on the light and everything, but it's dirty from sitting in storage. So we're going to get her all buttoned up and done, and we'll bring you back and show you more here in a little bit. Okay, so we've got the plastics temporarily setting on, getting ready to bolt them down. Colton's getting ready to drill out 2 fender washers here.
Is this where you put it?
Yep. And just keep pushing a little bit. Keep going.
I don't think I'm lining it up right. I don't know why.
Good job.
Oh, God.
Now, put it in backwards. There. Now go back. Good job.
Great.
Perfect. Alright, so we're on to the next. And here we got Redneck Ricky working on his little brother's quad, getting the running boards back on. Yay, Ricky. And we got to modify this one over here a little bit to clear the motor, which we're going to do next. And then we're probably going to nut and bolt it, make sure everything's tight. And got a chain guard to put on in the back here. And do a little of this and a little of that. Grease up the chain really good, air up the tires. And tomorrow he'll be one riding full. So let's make sure the gas thing still works. I'm going to, well, I can't see back in there. Yep, I can see that it works. Awesome. Alright. Is that one all done, Ricky?
Yep.
Alright, we're getting ready to modify. Okay, so we had to do a little bit of modifying. We had to cut a little bit down here. And we had to cut a little bit right here. Got a little too far on this, but it's okay. It still looks pretty close to factory. So I think that's it. I mean, we're eventually going to make it pretty, but for right now, we got the air compressor running. We're getting ready to pump up the tires and put it down and adjust it to him. We may or may not take it out and power wash it tonight. And then we're pretty much done. So I do see like where the lights used to be. I'm just going to kind of prop it up in here like that. There we go. So I think it's all, it should start up really easy. Redneck Ricky, you want to hold the camera for a second? We'll see about starting it up.
What's up?
Still be able to. Starts up really easy. So tomorrow should be just getting the boy on the path and letting him go. So that's our version of putting a go-kart motor on a mini four-wheeler, little 50cc four-wheeler, or at least we think it's a 50cc. We don't really even know. we got to put one guard blade on, or chain guard on tonight, and then that's pretty much it. I mean,
Don't you want to take these off?
well, we're not going to take them off. We're just going to adjust them once he gets it down on the ground where he can, see where it fits him. We'll grease the front end, we'll grease the chain and everything, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll tomorrow and see if this works for him. And so, anyways, there it is. He's still got the original back brake, and it's also got the lock brake on it, the parking brake. None of the switches are going to work. Well, it's on and off will. This is how he'll be able to turn it on and off. And this starter does not work anymore. Lights will work eventually. We're going to put a battery on it, put lights on it, if he's not already outgrown this thing. Anyway, so the rundown, please go watch the other videos, but the rundown on it is, I bought it at a yard sale for $5. It had no motor. I already had the motor. I had an awesome snow blower. Had solid rubber tires. The tires were no good. I could not replace the tires. I could not find equal amount of tires for it. So I pulled the motor off years ago. Kept the motor. It fired right up. Go back, watch a video of Colton and I. We got it to pull, first or second try, wasn't it? It pulled and started right up after even setting for gear. First try?
Yeah, right on the back of the truck.
Yep, right on the back of the truck. And Ricky come in here and start stripping everything down. This was going to be Ricky and Colton's, but Ricky ended up with a dirt bike, so now it's just Colton's. So we're going to clean it all up and get it all ready for him. I heard the air compressor just kicked off, so we're good and ready to go. And we're going to pump up the tires and get it down off of there, and we'll be right back. All right, so we got it about where we want it to be. And all we got to do is grease the front end up a little bit, and he's getting ready to get on it for the first time. So get on it, Colton.
The thing looks so small.
It does.
I mean, it feels
kind of appear to be a little bit small.
It feels. I don't care if it's small.
Okay.
It just feels awesome.
Brakes. Oh, the brakes work.
The brakes were really good.
It is small, but it's not. It's not too small, I don't think.
Dad,
I think he'll be able to manhandle it and do wheelies and everything that he wants to do now. How heavy is the front end, Ricky? Try and see, because the motor's pretty well balanced. Pretty heavy? Yeah, wheelies are going to be tricky to do for him.
Dad.
But all we got to do now is clean it and grease the front end. We already pumped up all the tires. We got the rear chain guard on. We took off some accessories. You can see a hole there, and that's about the only hole. We'll cover that up. We're not worried about that today. We're going to get him out on the road on it.
We might put a flag right here.
Road. He wants to put a flag in there, right there.
I don't want to put it right here because it might touch the chain and everything.
Yeah.
So I want to put it right here.
Yeah, and I probably have one that we can do that with.
Dad,
probably over in the other one.
Push me a little bit front so they can see how good the brakes work.
All right, ready?
Okay,
really
Ricky's going to push you forward. Okay.
And let go.
Yep, brakes work really good.
Cool, just let me push you back and forth, all right? Okay. That's going to be your fun. Don't hit the brakes. I got it.
Well, he don't look too bad on that.
Brakes. Dude, all right, Dad, watch this. I'm going to push him back really fast, and when I say brakes, you hit the brakes. See if you do a wheelie. Lean back, though. Lean back. Okay.
All right, so now we got to go to the hospital tonight.
Oh, I almost hit a wheel.
No, we don't have to go to the hospital.
Okay, let's go again. Let's do it again.
Okay, you ready? Do it. Oh, and his front end went off the
Do
ground.
not lift that up, I swear to God. All right. Brakes.
All right, let's do it without
Cool.
me. When I say brakes, I'll let go. Brakes. Sort of.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, watch. I'm going to make you do the biggest wheelie of your life.
No,
He's going to end up on the floor.
Ready? Brakes.
I think we're going to adjust that mono shock on the back. Adjust it up to the highest setting. Right now it's on the lowest.
Dad.
So we'll do that. That'll give him a little more height. So
It looks really. Hold on. It looks really little on me, but it feels perfect.
yeah, and I wanted you to be able to manhandle it so you can start learning how to jump and do tricks and stuff.
Oh, yeah, this
because it'll all hold up to it now. All right, so anyways, this is General Vlog Videos. Please subscribe, like our video and our channel, and click the bell notification. You'll see we'll do a video of him riding it first thing tomorrow, and we'll get all that going, and we hope to see you on the next video. Hope you guys have a great night, and even better tomorrow, and an awesome night tonight. And we'll see you guys the next time.
Adios.